One grew up on the territory feel.
And what you gonna do?
The larger-than-life icons.
Oh, yeah! Woo! The best there is, the best there was!
And the foundation of the business. The other came in during a new era. Now, both worlds meet in one place. Breaking down Raw, SmackDown, premium live events, legends, hot takes, and everything in between.
Oh, it's true!
This is the 8301 Wrestling Podcast, the perfect address for wrestling talk.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back. You have arrived at the best address for all your WWE news and reviews, 8301 Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Marcus Brown.
And it's your boy, Chris Long.
And today it is June 15th, 2026, and Raw came from CFG Bank Arena in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yep.
I don't know how I want to approach this. This is going to be interesting because we have differing opinions about the show tonight. But just the theme of the evening, it seemed like the Bloodline.
Yeah.
Which you can't go wrong with that. But I did not feel like this was the greatest show, but my counterpart thought it was. So I leave it to you.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give the show. I mean, usually we kind of do the ratings at towards the end, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. I think it was coming back to America, considering the crowd. Like Baltimore stepped up. You know, I feel like they. Like they might have heard the criticism, maybe. I don't know. But to me, they was live. So I'm going to give the show a 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Wow. And I'm more of like a 2. It was a 2 for me. And the only reason they got a 2 is because of Roman, Jacob, Jimmy, and Jay. And yes, I said them in order of importance.
Okay. But for context, see, like I think you couldn't fully like appreciate it because you just worked 16 hours on set. You was on set all day.
I still watched.
You might not have been, all the way in.
I'm not gonna lie. During EO's match, I just had an earbud in and my phone was in a completely different room and I was just listening to it. I can't tell you. I can tell you what happened from what I heard. I didn't see a daggone thing, but it sounded great.
Yeah,
it sounded like
it was actually a great
match.
Hey, shoot.
Yeah, I didn't see EO's match when Danhausen was on. I could hear him, but I couldn't see him. I did watch. I wasn't moving from the Bloodline stuff. I walked into that room to see that.
Okay.
But I did miss a couple things. But I had it in my ear, so I heard everything. I just didn't see everything. Like Charlotte's match, I only saw half of it because I had my ear, but I heard all of it. So. Yeah, no, if you saying it's good, that's why we're going to walk through. You're going to do most of the talking tonight.
All right.
So we opened with the Bloodline. It's all you.
So I like how they involving like the new, like the backstage dude, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every week now, like, Roman, like yelling his name and bring his belt and he just have him doing just new stuff. Whoever Mark is, like the Mark dude. He's slowly becoming my favorite. Like, I don't know, like, but yeah, but so like, I like that aspect. And then, once again, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, how Roman is like, he's in this stone cold rock-ish with the pops that he gets and stuff, and him just being able to like, just receive all the love he's getting. It's pretty cool to see. But yeah, because see, I've been seeing the online criticism about people being tired of the Bloodline or they're like, oh, like they're running back the Bloodline stuff again, But this felt different. Like, because I wasn't on the same boat as far as getting tired of it. I just wanted something different. And I feel like tonight was the start of something different. It felt different. It felt like, it didn't feel like the same Bloodline stuff as we see. It just felt different. And then I think goes to the way Roman was talking to the twin, like talking to Jay and Jimmy and Jacob, but it's the way he talked to him. It was like he was like empowering them instead of him talking at them or like talking like he used to talk, like, in a very
like a boss man?
like authoritative figure. He talked to him like he was like a peer.
I
Like,
agree.
you know, it was more uplifting, you know. So that was different. Yeah, and then Jacob just being all in. Like, well, he's always been he's all in with Roman. So now they, you know, and then Roman pretty much okayed it. Like, because pretty much I would have thought he would have pushed back on them on you know, maybe pushed back on Jacob being, I get like, I thought he would have pushed back on him ignoring the twins, you know, for the last couple of weeks, but he actually like affirmed it.
Mm-hmm.
So like that was cool to see. So yeah, and then the whole segment with the Andre, what's the dude's name? Like the comedian?
Oh, I forgot. I don't know.
Yeah, the Andre dude, whatever.
Yeah.
And how they just included him in the deal, and then yeah, the whole, you know, the sumo splash, that was just entertainment to me.
Okay.
But yeah, that segment alone, I'll get at a 5.
No, most definitely. I feel like it showed Roman in a different light. That he really does love all of them. That he is trying to change. He's not trying to run them. He's not trying to be their boss. But like this time around, let's do it together. Like acknowledge Jimmy, acknowledge Jay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I ain't never seen him do that. I ain't never seen him say like acknowledge each and every one of them. Out of the 6 years that this been going on, I've never seen him do that.
And then giving a Ulafala to Jacob, my first thought was the twins ain't get all this, but
yeah,
I mean, but it was dope. It made it seem like you're not a slave,
right?
You're one of us. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of it, it feels like Roman didn't domesticate him; he just redirected him.
Yeah,
right. So it's like Jacob's not just crazy. Now he can be crazy, but I'm going to point the crazy in your direction.
Yeah.
And then he's going to tear you to pieces.
That's the reason I like the Andre part, because like first he's told me like, no, like don't do it. And then he changed his mind.
He was like, look, I know you need this. Go on, kill him. Matter of fact, go on, do it one more time.
One more time. Yeah.
Like, okay. So I think this go around, it could be a fun bloodline.
Yeah, because that was like a love language. I guess it was like kind of like that's like his love language. I don't know. He's like,
I'm gonna give this to you.
Yeah, you know, giving it to him.
You've been doing everything I've been asking you to do. Go on, hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Like, you know, have fun.
Yeah.
So I think 5 stars. 5 stars for this segment. I have no complaints. Not one. Maybe Jacob could have splashed him one more time.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Or like if the Usos got in it, or they just like ganged, like just jumped that dude.
Yeah.
But you know, that's a lot. He's not a wrestler. He's a I guess a comedian. He never made me laugh, but it's fine. So next we had Io Sky versus Raquel Rodriguez, with Io Sky taking the win and moving on in the Queen of the Ring. But wait, what did you think of that? It sounded great.
I think it was a great match. Raquel looked good. She continues to look good. You know, just like we talked about a few weeks ago. You know, ever since Kevin Nash got in the ear, she's been killing, and she just gets better and better every week. And of course, Io, you know, Io's an all-timer, so of course everything she does is going to be magic. The crowd was great during the match. I enjoyed it. I'm surprised that Io won, actually. Well, I'm not surprised, but based on the storytelling, I thought that Raquel was gonna win, just so you saw, you know, her versus Liv at the end. So I'm kind of surprised that Io won.
Yeah, they did get rid of the Judgment Day Queen of the Ring is gone.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounded great.
Yeah.
And one thing I could say, to your point earlier, the crowd was in it and they were invested the entire day. Actually got me like, okay, I'm missing something.
Yeah.
So I love that. Next we had Liv talking to Raquel and then moving on to Danhausen, trying to get him to curse Oba Femi.
Yeah. That was a funny backstage segment.
Yeah, no, I thought it was good. It made me laugh. And he wasn't asking for a lot. He wanted human monies. He wanted a spot in Liv's music video. And what was the last thing? A song. He wanted a song about him because he was singing her song to her. And he's like, it's a great song. She's like, thank you.
Yeah.
So it's like, you want your man to win, come up off that money, put me in that song. You know what I'm saying? But guess it didn't work out because there was no curse. But this with the New York Knicks thing, Danhausen is like on top of the world right now. Congratulations to the New York Knicks after 53 years. Growing up in New Jersey, I've watched you lose my whole life. So congratulations. Like no shade, no hate.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Enjoy it as long as you can, because this time next year, y'all know the real Thunder will be there, not the Oklahoma City Knicks. All right, moving on. We had Adam Pearce, Lyra Valkyria, and LA Knight backstage. I have to say, I'm enjoying the LA Knight Adam Pearce dynamic where he's making it sound like this man's in the Bloodline. And he has nothing to do with the Bloodline.
Yeah. But
But he sells it so well. Like that one week where he pulled and put his finger up and he lifted it up.
yeah.
It's like this is like a whole nother story that I'm more invested in than a lot of other stories on the show. But what do you think?
Nah, because it kind of makes you, like sort of question, like, well, maybe he is or maybe he's kind of got his, I mean, like he kind of make you question whether or not he is in the bloodline. Not, like the way he be just catering to Roman and stuff.
It's
and catering
a
to
star. You cater to the stars.
But LA Knight's a star too. There's a lot of other people that are stars.
Okay, well, Roman is a constellation, and LA Knight may be a star, but he ain't no constellation. When we go stargazing, we look for the North Star. All them other stars we ain't looking at. We looking at constellations.
Yeah, but the glazing, you ain't got to do all the glazing that he doing. It's just overly, just like
He's keeping his star happy.
yeah, but you ain't gotta just demean and like just undercut all the other talent. Like, hey, he's like, whatever, you all right. Roman. Like, you ain't got to do all that.
That's your number one. He putting the butts in the seats. That's your guy. You got to keep your guy happy.
It's too much glazing for me. He ain't got to do all that.
Fine.
It comes to a point, man.
Adam,
because at the end of the day, you're a grown man. You ain't got to do all that.
Adam, you all right, man. Don't even stress. Like you got this, Adam. You got
Yeah.
it. Next, I didn't like this. Next we had the Chad Gable segment that led into the Chad Gable match where he beat Rusev with an ankle lock that pretty much came out of nowhere. The match wasn't great. They're already wasting Chad. To me, they're wasting him. Rusev loses every week. So making him lose to Chad, so what? He loses every single week. So I feel like this was a wasted match, but it got him in front of people. But they're wasting Chad. Go ahead.
I kind of thought the opposite.
Oh my goodness. We just really opposite today.
Yeah, like, I mean, because I knew that they was going to have a match just based off last week. So I get that. But it would have been nice if Rusev, now that's WWE's fault for having Rusev lose all these matches. Because it would have made more sense, or it would have been a bigger match if like Rusev had some type of momentum going into the match.
Okay.
But he's been on loose streak. But Rusev still kind of got some aura. I feel like he hasn't lost his aura. He's still big and bad, you know what I'm saying? So it's still made.
And like losing to Chad Gable's not like an insult.
Right.
Not like it used to be.
Right.
So it's fine.
I just hope.
And it wasn't a squash either.
It wasn't a squash. Like I said, I enjoyed the match. I mean, it's still incredible what he's able to do to somebody so big. So that was nice. The crowd was into it. I guess I'm still hesitant on, because like WWE always ruins stuff for me.
Yeah.
So I don't want to just get all like emotionally invested with this and then be let down at the end. So I hope the end goal for Chad is something huge. So I'm still trying to be optimistic about it. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Ray and Dragon Lee coming out to save him. And then, both of them, picking them up at the end. So that was cool. Yeah, so I'm interested to see where they gonna continue to go with Chad, but I didn't have no complaints about it, but
Okay. I could agree with all of that, but they can do more with Chad.
Yeah.
That's not enough. So next we had the Usos whining to Roman, and Roman making a great point. Y'all not thinking about how Jacob feels. Like, I love Roman right now. Normally he'd be like, I'm the man and I call the play and you run it. He was like, no, I called an audible. And at the end of the day, y'all not worried. Like, Jacob feels like an outsider. Why don't y'all care about that? Like, we family. And then LA Knight out here, he's still running his mouth. Why we ain't taking care of that? And here come Jay. I got it. Nah, you ain't got it. You ain't got it, fam. I'm gonna send the Simone Werewolf to take care of that, which he did. But it feels like that's why Jay has been so extra, because he felt threatened. And I'm seeing it now. You may be the right hand man today. Ooh, but Roman got a werewolf now. Like, that's what it feels like. He had you human, you crash out Jay, you got it, but now I got a werewolf. I got somebody that's gonna go out here and just kill these fools, everybody. So he ain't all out of breath every 10 seconds. He ain't out here yeeting. He ain't doing none of that. He come out there and kill you. He do the boogeyman stuff and he out. I'm feeling Jacob. I like the segment.
This segment was dope.
The just keep the bloodline just running everything.
Yeah, I enjoy because Jimmy is still that voice of reason still. Or at least he tries to be the voice of reason until you do something crazy, because literally he was trying to, he was being calm about the situation. He was very diplomatic and trying to hear, he was being very respectful until LA Knight put his hands on him. And then he had to
just like Jacob earlier in the night. You can't touch them. You can talk, don't touch them. So I'm gonna skip over the Braun Breaker promo because who cares?
Dang.
And then we went into the.
You like
no, I don't care. I'm not excited for Braun Breaker. Whatever. You're not as good as your uncle. You're better than your dad though. But LA Knight promo leads to the Bloodline attack, which stems strictly from this conversation. We can go back to the Braun promo of him making fists and wearing hoodies and talking if you want to. I'm scared. Looks like like a Unabomber, but it's fine. But to see Jimmy and Jay kind of fight each other, Jimmy, like you said, trying to be the media, like, hey man, we don't need to do this, and Jay crashing out to where they both get their butt whooped, and then Jacob saved everybody. Yeah. So it just lets you know, I feel like Jay sees his spot slipping away.
That's a storyline there, especially if that's the route they're going. That's gonna be interesting to see how that plays. Okay, if that is the route, how would you see that playing out long term?
I don't think Roman's trying to replace Jay. I would play it out where Roman is telling Jay, like, let's just say Jay's making a lot of mistakes, or Jay may even be successful, but Roman's saying, like, you're letting your jealousy and Jacob push you, not the betterment of the bloodline push you. So you have to. So now you left the family before because it felt like it wasn't about you, it was about Roman. Now Roman's saying if you're going to be part of the family, you need to be about the family and not about Jay. So I think that's a nice flip, a nice dynamic.
And so far, Jay's been about the family. Seems like, yeah. I wonder how that's going to play out. Okay, how far do you see Jay going in this tournament?
He'll probably win it.
So then, So then he wins. Do you think they pull the trigger and allow Jay to beat Cody?
Absolutely not. He's not beating Cody. No, that's that golden boy, bro. That ain't happening. That ain't happening at all.
Okay.
It would be nice.
I would love to see it happen, and then you can start the Cody heel. You can start the heel arc.
Cody, please turn heel, please. I'm tired of it. Like like smack a little kid in the face with your belt or something.
And then, do you think? I don't want to get too off topic, but do you think the heel face, just the title, is no longer exists? Because it seemed like, because even tonight, I don't know what the bloodline is. I can't call them faces or heels because they get cheered. They crazy over. Everybody's over in the group.
True.
Like, Roman's crazy over it. Jay's still over it. Jimmy. Like, Jacob, he came out, he got his own chant. Like, so.
Yeah, they're like tweeners. They're both.
Yeah, because they're not really face. Because they don't do baby face stuff.
True. And like Jacob said tonight, he does things the OTC way. Because he said they both tried it their way. He did it the OTC way. Mm-hmm. And he be emphasizing, he got to keep it 100.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of hearing them say that. But yeah, I get it. You got to keep it a buck where I got it.
So that's why I'm thinking, even if they did pull the trigger on Cody, I don't think he would get booed, because it's the situation to where, like with John Cena, like when it happened, everybody was happy when it happened. I think he'll be another. He would have to do. I don't know. It'll be hard I think it's hard to get booed if people want to see you turn heel.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, that's a face turn. That's like a double entendre. It's like a reverse psychology. I don't know.
No,
It's like a double negative. It's like,
I can see that.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know. That was just a thought.
No, you good.
I don't want to get off topic, but
no,
yeah,
it's not. I don't feel like it was really off topic. You just working through something. But Cody turning heel, I think, adds a new layer of excitement to the business.
Yeah.
Because he's been such the white meat baby face, and I gotta finish my story, and then once I finish the story, I'm gonna make up a new one to finish so y'all can still love me, and then I'm gonna have the same interest, do the same thing, hear the same chant. It gets old.
I think it's coming soon. I just think they're trying to find the time, because see, now if this was under, and then this is, and then there's no shade. I promise. There's no shade towards Vince. But if this was under Vince's watch, I don't think he turns heel. But with Triple H being in the reins, I think he has a great chance of turning heel.
You know what? And then after this, Charlotte Flair. Yep, I'm not even acknowledging it. No Vince hate in my direction. I will not accept Vince slander. Greatest promoter of all time, ever. Better than Triple H. Better than Ted Turner. Better than Eric Bischoff. Better than his dad. Better.
As far as all time, yeah, I'll give you that. But it's a time and a place to go. And you have to realize when it's time to hang it up.
Well, and the problem was he was hanging out and hanging up.
He was hanging.
He was hanging and he was kicking it a little too hard. But next we had Charlotte Flair versus Roxanne Perez. I feel like Roxanne did keep her promise because she hurt Charlotte's hand. The problem I'm running into with these matches, if you noticed on Friday, when Solo was in front of keep wanting to call this man Powerhouse Hobbs, Royce Keys, he said, "They're getting ready to sneak attack you. Here it comes. Move." And then he moves out the way. There was the slide, and then Solo gets kicked. Then tonight, when the hand spot happens and Roxanne is Charlotte's on the top rope, Liv is sitting on the apron and she's standing there. You hear I don't know if it was the ref or if it was Liv, somebody goes, "Roxanne, you can go now. Go." And then she gets up, does the move, which ends up in the Hurricane Rider off the middle rope where she lands on Charlotte's legs and Charlotte kicks out at 2. And I'm like, I do not like when I can hear y'all working it out. Like, I don't. I understand that it's predetermined. I understand sometimes y'all practice this stuff. But you snatch me right out when I hear y'all talking to each other. Like, if I didn't hear it, it wouldn't. I could care. Even when they standing on top rope forever, I know you're waiting on someone, but I can still suspend my disbelief to the point where I'm like, what are you doing? Do something. As opposed to I hear you screaming like Rico did. Jeff, come on, Jeff, hurry up. Like, we don't want to hear that. Like, no, that kills it.
Okay.
And it went from being a really great match to me to now I don't want to watch it anymore. But go ahead.
No, so I missed that spot. So I didn't. So like I had to go back and listen to that because I missed that part.
It's right before she does the Hurricane right off the middle rope in the corner.
Dang.
I mean, it was loud. She was like, "Roxanne, go." I'm like, what? No, give her a hand signal or something. Like, why are you? And then you're yelling it. We all know there's mics around the ring. We can hear you. Oh, John Cena sounding people.
That's like, cause John Cena made it. John Cena. I mean, honestly, you gotta blame John. He's the greatest of all time. And then so it starts at the top. So if the top is doing it,
that dude, he will.
Then it just trickles down.
I want you to elbow me twice. I'm gonna fall down. And I'm gonna roll on my left side, and then I'm gonna get up, and then I'm gonna do a push up. But then I want you to slam me, and then after that, we'll see. All right, you ready? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the camera's right there. Like, John.
Like, I'll never forget doing a tag match. I think it was with Kevin Owens years back. He told me, wait, come on, all right, come on, and like
John.
So hey, it starts at the top. So if you want to blame anybody,
it does.
You gotta blame John.
But I still hate it
because John gave it the okay.
But I mean, I get it. It's part of the business. Y'all are trying to keep each other safe.
Yeah.
But God, it's just don't do that no more, guys. Come on, learn sign language. Now that would be. It would look like y'all throwing gang signs up in the middle of the ring, but it's something different.
Yeah.
But next we have my guy, the bouncy one himself, Javon Evans, doing his promo. It was really good to see Logan Paul back. I know we want to fire Logan Paul, and everybody hate Logan Paul. Gonna be a WWE champion one day. That boy can wrestle. So I like Logan Paul. I hate Division, but I love Logan Paul.
The character, yeah.
So I was happy to see him tonight.
Yeah. Same here. And like I just love Javon. Like, listen, I'm telling you, he getting yoked up to me. I don't know if you noticed it, or maybe not noticing, but it's like skinny. he getting, you know.
But that boy bouncy though. Them moves he was. I'm like, he is. I know it's got to be weird standing there while he 9,000 feet in the air. You just waiting for him to come down to do the move. But Javon Evans, I feel like I feel like he's a future world champion as well.
Oh yeah.
Him and Logan will have a great match.
Yeah. And that's probably what it's setting up to be. That's probably why he's gonna probably get interfered. I could see Division interfering in that match and costing him costing Jay, or costing him the match with Jay to continue that program. I feel like because I don't see Jay beating him like just straight up. I feel like it's gonna be some type of shenanigans going on.
Always some shenanigans.
But but I enjoy
Jay. But Jay don't need it like Javon does.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, but I enjoyed Javon, and I'm liking it, the spot that he's in. I just like how they kind of pushing those guys like him, Trick, but like just that trio,
that new generation.
Yeah. So like they getting the time that they deserve, and like because usually it reminds me of when Kevin Owens and Sammy got called up because. When they brought up it mattered. They're not just bringing up new talent and then that they new talent and they kind of getting squashed in the beginning and then they kind of build up now like they come in like wrecking stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they come in with a name and then they already coming in as stars and then they just going off. So like I like that aspect of it.
I agree.
And, with Austin Theory. I
ain't liking a new character.
I want to see him as a face.
Yeah,
he's a better, and like he hasn't had a chance to be a face. I feel like he'll make a great face because even if you follow him on Instagram, all his stuff.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. He's if you watch his Instagram, he's a likable guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like they need to. So because I remember when he was still with Grayson.
Oh yeah,
Grayson Waller.
A-Town down
yeah.
south. Under.
So he was just on the sidelines because I think it was when he was hurt.
Yep.
The crowd was cheering, like he was getting over with the crowd, like the crowd was cheering him, like they wanted to turn him face. And then he goes off TV for a while, and then then he comes back with with Seth. Well, no, because Seth was already gone. He just comes back with Division.
Yeah, he came back with Division.
Yeah. So
he
Seth
was the one in the hoodie.
Right. So he's never gotten a chance to be a face, and I just think he's greater as a face. I don't like him as a heel because I don't think he's not a good heel to me. Because to me, it doesn't come off as authentic to me. Okay. It's like it seems like scripted. Like everything he say.
Okay.
It I don't believe in him as a heel. To me, it just seems very choreographed. I don't know. Like to me, I think at his core, he's a babyface.
Okay.
Plus, he has like a 2-syllable name. You can chant it easily. Or to Austin.
Yep. Austin Theory.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So whatever. So. I just see him as a babyface, and I feel like I don't know when that's gonna happen. But I feel like
It's coming. I think when he gets booted out of Vision,
yeah,
it'll be his face turn.
and I'm kind of interested to see what they're doing with Maxine. You know, like those backstage segments. You know what they're doing with that.
Wasting time and her. I mean, she was getting better when she was wrestling every week.
She was,
and now I don't know. But to your Austin Theory point, bring back the good gear because I loved his gear, especially when he did like the old SmackDown throwback Austin Theory gear and stuff like that.
Okay,
like, I like it, but as a baby face, I think he'd be 100% better. And then he can change how he talks.
Yeah,
he can just be himself. And you just, like everybody said, you just turn yourself up.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you the better wrestler. Better character, excuse me.
Yeah.
But with Maxine, I don't know, bro. They wasting her. But I get it. You got 3 hours. You got like 50 people. You can't highlight everybody.
But for 3 hours, you should be able to.
True, but I want to get more wrestling and talking and just highlights. Like, I want to see something. Like, if we really just had matches and less talking, less I get it. Backstage segments, they push stories forward, but you can tell you can push a story pretty far in the ring too, especially with all the talking I can hear y'all doing.
But those matches in the ring, it has to have some type of meaning or something, or you can't just have a match just for the sake of having a match.
No,
put
yeah,
people in
right.
there, you know. Right. So the matches have to mean something too. Just like even with tonight, even though like it was a great show, but it was very Bloodline heavy.
It was not a great show, but it was very it was very Bloodline heavy, but it was good because every time you see the story was going, it was going.
Yeah.
And now it feels like Roman has like this special relationship with Jacob that the twins aren't privy to it, and I like that.
Yeah.
If he feels like a parent, you have different relationships with all your children, but you love them all. But it's not saying like you have a favorite. It's just like I know, like if I'm thinking about my kids, I know my daughter Michael's always gonna want to sing, right? But my daughter Audra, she just want to play card games and then just leave her alone. Like they different, but I love them both.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's building relationships, but you can still love your tribal chief just because he treats you all different doesn't mean he loves you differently. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. I'm seeing.
Okay.
Yeah, but moving on to the main event. The ruler, Oba Femi, had the most hijink 619 partied match. I think it was like 8 619s or something like that. No, it didn't work. Put the timekeeper's hammer in his boot. Didn't matter. Dominic Mysterio, if you were wondering who I'm talking about. We might as well say Oba Femi versus Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out well. I didn't think it would. You were saying you thought Dom was going to win because it was the main event.
Main event, and then I thought Brock could have possibly interfered. I still think he's going to interfere at some point and cost him. I don't see Oba winning the whole thing. I still think Brock or somebody going to come in and cost him the crown. I don't think he wins it.
I'm still saying he's winning the whole thing. He's running through everyone like he always does. I think even with the interference, he still wins.
So you think it's going to be him versus Roman at SummerSlam? You think they doing it right now?
Yes.
Okay.
That's when the interference, I believe, happens. I think he's going to have Roman on the ropes. Then you get Brock. Now he's mad because not only did you've been ducking him, as he's saying, you just took a title opportunity away from him.
So the Brock versus Oba continues past SummerSlam. That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. I think we finished the year out with this. I think they're going to drag this out. I think this is going better than they thought it would. Me personally.
Okay.
And Oba's turning into just a phenomenon of a star. He's even talking more. So I'm excited to see where it goes. Whether it's just one more match or they keep it going, I've loved it.
Okay. What do you think Roman was whispering to Jacob? Do you think that had anything to do with Oba or something totally different?
That's a great question. Because the last thing he said before he whispered, he said, I understand you, as long as you understand me. And then he started whispering. So it's like, it could be Cody, it could be Oba, it could be Royce Keys. He was saying a lot of names the other day.
But I mean,
So-
his next immediate threat would be Oba.
It would be, but does he see Oba as a threat?
I think he would. I mean,
I mean,
since,
you'd be stupid not to.
Yeah.
But
I mean, and then like he already name dropped him.
he did. So maybe he is setting. Like I don't know. Roman is. I like this version.
Yeah.
This is my favorite tribal chief because he's still cocky. You know what I'm saying? But he cares about his people. Finally, it ain't like it's me and y'all just eating off me.
It ain't,
Like he love it. He love his team, and I think this is the best version. This is the best version. But we already know you gave the show a 5.
4.5.
Either way, ridiculous rating. And and I gave it a 2.
It was a solid show, man.
Yeah, sure.
A 2?
A 2.
So you don't think the Bloodline stuff?
That's what gave it the 2.
That should have gave it a 3. You don't think they gave it a 3?
Fine.
A 2 is crazy.
A 3. It got.
You gave
3.
last week's show a way higher rating. You think last week's show was better than this week's show?
If I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even remember last week's show. I have no idea what even happened. That's how memorable it was, and a lot of it was because of the crowd. But this crowd was good too, though. Y'all did y'all thing, so I'll get fine. A 3.
All right.
I'll give it a 3. You gave it a 4.5 for this SmackDown in Baltimore, Maryland today. Baltimore, great crowd, hot crowd, excited crowd. Love that. That's a big part of it. Kind of like if you were a chef, like plating is important. It's not just the food on the plate, like how you serve it, what it looks like, because you eat with your eyes before you ingest. And
Not
I feel,
me, but
But for me, I feel like with wrestlers, when we watching the show, the fans can make you care about stuff that normally you would. I can care less about this, but the chanting, the screaming, let me pay attention because I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah.
So crowds are important. But yeah, that's our review for SmackDown for June 15th. But don't worry, it ain't the end of the show yet. But that's our review. We gave it a 4.5 and a 3. If you have a difference of opinion, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and go ahead and leave your comment right down in there saying what you thought. Or you can hit us up on all socials as well as 8301podcast@gmail.com, and we'll make sure to get back with you. So make sure, again, you hit the like, comment, and the subscribe button, and let's interact with one another because we tend to have more people watching than we have subscribers.
Yep.
We want to change that narrative. But my favorite segment, it's time for the 8301 court segment. This is going to be a good one today. You kind of touched on it already. You didn't even know I was going there.
Okay. I have another. Well, okay.
So, you got one?
Well,
yeah.
I got a part 2, but yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We can do this first.
Let's hit your part 2 because that way it's just a continuation. Go ahead.
So, last Friday with Jade, like the wig came off and everything. It was a big moment. It's been a lot of. That was the whole show. Seemed like ever since that happened. So
yeah.
And I've been seeing a whole lot of discourse online ever since then. So my question is, do you? Well, have you seen all the discourse?
Mm-hmm. That's all they want to talk about.
So do you think all the pushback has anything to do with racism?
No, I just think it's trolls being trolls. I have like she's perfection, so now I got something I could talk about. Her wig slipped, so what? Her wig slipped. I don't care. Well, how was the match? Was the match good? I would have preferred she tore it off and threw it at somebody. Me personally, but I don't care. So I don't feel like it's racism. I just feel like it's something I can say or try to be funny or just be extra. But no, I don't. I'm not saying everybody's not. Everybody's. Yeah. I'm sure there's racism somewhere out there.
Yeah.
But I just choose not to dwell on that. I just feel like it's the IWC just being trolls.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's all I want to know because I've been seeing a bunch of discourse, a bunch of think pieces and stuff going on because it was kind of funny in the moment, but then you move on, that's it. But people been going in on that.
Like your woman ain't wearing no wig or hair extensions. Because like when Bianca would wrestle, her extensions would come out, and that's why she got an extra braid because they be pulling on it. I mean, even Liv's wearing his hair extensions. None of them are wearing their real hair unless they bald. Right. So it's like, leave her alone.
Yeah,
it's hair. Talk about her performance. I
Right.
could care less about a hairdo.
Right.
I bet you she don't wear that hairdo no more. That wig is probably in the trash.
Yeah.
But if she's smart, I'd sell that thing. You want to buy the wig that slipped off my head and that mask that everybody's talking about? Bank. But that's just my opinion. So my topic was, should WWE push the new generation to the top right now, or keep the main event scene built around the established stars like your CM Punk, your Cody Rhodes, your Roman Reigns?
I think they should go based off whatever the crowd want. And it seems like the crowd wants the new generationals. Okay, so, and it's weird because it's such a different world between the live crowd in the actual building versus online. Because when Jay won, the crowd popped. He got a huge pop Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
But online, everybody was hated it. They was like, oh, because they listed all the ages of like everybody, you know, like in the match, and everybody was like, oh, Jay's 40, and why is he getting Bush? You know, like he should have went to a younger guy, should have went blah blah blah. And so I'm always seeing stuff like this when it happens. Whenever like a person like Jay or somebody that's established starts winning, you know, or like, you know, they continue to have success, versus, you know, the younger talent losing. So,
age ain't nothing but a number.
yeah, I don't think it's when, like, you know, so when it comes to that, I don't think age should be a factor at all. It should be off of
Your talent.
talent, and then who's more wanted.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think it should be based off of.
If Cody can still wrestle like he's 25, why does it matter if he's 42?
Yeah,
I don't think it matters. I mean, he's not 42, but I'm saying, what if he was? So what?
right.
Because he doesn't look it in the ring. But like John Cena said, he was slowing down. I couldn't tell. He looked great.
Yeah,
but he wasn't wrestling as often. So I mean, I don't know. I don't
think it should be like,
I'm gonna push you because you're 25 instead of this dude who's 40.
Yeah,
but he's way more over than you.
Yeah, I say push the person that's over, and and versus the story. Who has the best story? Who's the hotter person? Go off that. And I feel like sometimes WWE can be stubborn to make a switch to call an audible. They don't call enough audibles to me.
Okay.
Because I feel like if a person is killing it, like they obviously, like they are white hot, and they're not in, you know, if they should be in a bigger position, put them in that position. You gotta stop being so stubborn and make that call. I feel like sometimes.
I agree.
You know, because like, even I'll go back, and there's no shade towards Vince, because it's happened during the Triple H era too. But like, I'll go back to the Daniel Bryan situation. He was white hot, but it literally took them 2 years for them to find. It took 2 years, CM Punk quitting, all these extra factors for them to finally, okay, Daniel Bryan, here you go. He should have had it 2 years prior. It shouldn't have took all these extra factors.
I agree.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you know, if a person is hot, if he's selling merch, he's the number one merch person. His in-ring work is great. He's over with the fans. He got a great story. Push him, just like Chad. Chad right now, he is hot. He's white meat hot. He should be pushed to the top.
Yeah, but they wasting him.
So I kind of don't like. That's what I'm like. For me, I would have put Chad. He should be in the world. I mean, for me, he should be in the world title picture. He should be like in the main event. I don't like him in this
middle of the road
type thing that he's in right now. Even though I like the stuff he's doing with the luchas, like, you know, like with Ray and everybody, and, you know, and I guess making amends, that's cool.
But
that should be a temporary thing.
Yeah, they save him every week.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah,
see that every week. Nah, put him he should be in the main event area. You know,
I agree.
So stuff like that, I'm like, bro, he's white hot. He just had probably like the top match of the year. You know, like
I think he did. Yeah,
that should have launched him to the main event. And like, so don't put him, don't contain him right here. So that's my stuff. I'm like, y'all gotta call more audibles. Everything doesn't have to be just stuck to the script or whatever they do in the writer's room. You gotta realize, okay, this person's hot. Let's switch it up and push him. So that's what I don't like, the stubbornness.
Okay. All right, I feel that. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you feel like like I work there, like WWE should?
We should work there.
Right.
They need to
Things
give
will
us
change.
jobs, man.
There's a lot of people I think they should hire. To me, having a writer's room full of white people to write for all these ethnicities is
Man.
crazy. I'm a Puerto Rican, you white, but you're gonna write for me. You don't know my story. You don't know.
Right.
Like that's why Royce Key stuff was so jacked up. You can't write a black man's problems and you ain't him.
Right.
So, but that's a whole nother topic. That's 8301 court probably for Friday, if we do it Friday, because
That's gonna be crazy.
That Friday gonna be a day. We'll see. But
Might
you know
push
what?
it to Saturday. Hey, whatever's better.
Consistency is extremely important. So y'all gonna get it this week. Don't worry, we're not gonna miss the show. But yeah, because you're gonna be on set that day, I believe too. So yeah,
Or Thursday, yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna make it work. But no, let us know in the comments what you think about pushing new talent or keeping or it's like a happy balance. Or just pushing who's over.
Yeah, push.
Get over it. Who cares how old you are? So y'all let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. I've said it already. I'm going to keep saying it. We got more watchers than subscribers. That's crazy. So go on and hit that button. Hit us up at 8301podcast@gmail.com. This has been the best address for all your WWE news and reviews. 8301 Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, as always, Marcus Brown.
And it's your boy, Chris Long.
Hey, we're going to see y'all on Friday. Peace.
Yes, sir.